up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Meal Prep. So today, what are we cooking? Some flank steak, some red cabbage, and some brown rice. This should be interesting. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and get started with the flank steak first because I want that to marinate for at least 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and start putting the ingredients together. So I use 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We'll do the juice of 2 limes. I have 1 jalapeno and I left a little bit of the seeds in. Now, if you don't want it too spicy, you don't have to have any seeds in, or you can leave a lot more. So this is about half of the seeds. 6 cloves of garlic minced up. Before I diced this up, this was a half a cup of cilantro. So I have a half a cup of minced or diced cilantro. 1 medium onion diced. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. This is a little bit more than 3 pounds of steak. I'm gonna set this aside and let this marinate for at least 30 minutes. Ideally, if you could do 4 to 6 hours, that'd be better, but you know me, it's late, it's already 9:50. Let's go ahead and set this aside. All right, so while the steak is marinating, let's go ahead and get started on the rice. I'm gonna use my rice cooker. I'm going to do about 1 cup of brown rice, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of chili lime seasoning. Now, if you didn't see last week's meal prep, I did some turkey chili. I'll post that right here for you. Go ahead and try it out. It was only 295 calories, and it's low fat. It's only like 8 grams of fat, if I remember correctly. It was about 30 grams of carbs and about 26 grams of protein per serving. It was awesome. Best chili I've ever made. At least I think so. All right, check that out. So up until now, I've always been in the kitchen cooking, and that's what you've been seeing a lot of my meal preps. But pretty soon I want to start working out and taking you along for that as well. Like I always say, there's 3 parts that make up a healthy lifestyle. 70% is nutrition, the food that you put in your body. 20% is going to be what you expel, so you working out. And then 10% is sleep. So you're not coming along with me in the bedroom, but let's see what I eat and let's see how I work out. So next time you might see me in the gym. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, comments, or you want me to explain something a little bit more in detail, be sure to leave comments below and then I'll answer them as best as possible. All right, so it's time to get started on the steak. Let's go ahead and do that now. So the steak has been marinating about an hour now. Let's get a quick sear on both sides. And I'm gonna put it in the oven. I have it set to broil for about 525 degrees. I'm gonna do it about 15 to 20 minutes. I like mine a little bit more well done than other people, but hey, it's gonna be good. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I have my pan preheating. I really don't need to add any extra oil to it because I already put oil in the marinade. So let's go ahead and put it on about 2 minutes each side. Alright, so I put that in the oven. Again, like I said, it's on broil, and then I moved the rack up to the very top shelf, so as high as it could go. I'm gonna leave it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not gonna cook it all the way through because when I do go to warm it back up, I don't want it to dry out. So it'll probably be very close to being like medium well, halfway well done. Almost well done, but not all the way. Hope that makes sense. Started on the red cabbage. I have some of my ingredients down here. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of celery. And then let's add half of a medium onion. Then I have 1 medium red bell pepper. I'm going to go ahead and saute that for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'll go ahead and add my red cabbage. So the vegetables are good and sauteed. I've done it for about 3 minutes. Go ahead and add the red cabbage. roughly add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Agave is a great natural sweetener and it's low on the glycemic index, so it's a great alternative to your sugar or stevia or something like that. That's about a half a tablespoon. A half a teaspoon of salt, and again I'm using Himalayan pink salt. Let's add a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of granulated garlic, and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Alright, so I set the timer for about 7 minutes so I can flip the steak halfway in between. Let's go ahead and do that now. Woo! That's looking good. Alright, we are almost at the finish line. That steak was looking pretty darn good. I can smell that lime, cilantro, and onion aroma coming off of it. I can't wait to dig in. Now when I pull that steak from the oven, I'm gonna let it rest for at least 5 minutes. You never want to cut into a steak right away because you'll let all the juices run out. You want it to really sit there and soak back up into that meat and finish cooking. So we're almost done. Steak, check. Rice is done, check. Purple cabbage, red cabbage, whatever you want to call it. It's almost done. It is amazing. That balsamic flavor with the agave makes it a little bit sweet, but it's not really high on sugar. So this is going to be top notch. Almost done. Ready? Almost done. So I took the steak out of the oven and I let it rest for about 7-8 minutes. So let's go ahead and cut into it. Woo! A little pink, still juicy though. You always want to cut against the grain. All right, so I zeroed out my scale. I want to go ahead and do 4 ounces. We'll do 1/4 cup of brown rice. All right, let's go ahead and add the red cabbage. It is delicious. That's roughly about 90 grams. All right, that's a wrap. We are all done. I prepared all the meals. We have 8 of them. Let's look. We have some flank steak with some caramelized onions, some lime to squeeze on it to really enhance that lime flavor. We have some chili lime rice and some balsamic red cabbage. So good. All right, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, just smash it. I don't care. Matter of fact, I do care a little bit. Go ahead, smash it. If you want to see different recipes or if you have different ideas that you'd like to see, comment below. And last but not least, remember to stay focused, stay positive, and keep it moving. Good day, everybody. See you later. Yeah, it's late. Bye-bye.